taking advantage of me being silent because of my brand, being silent because of my children, being silent because I don't want to air out
My correct people, I am so emotional. I'm so sad about these two adults, these two individuals, these two couples that were couples before, and now it is all about insults, all about war. I ask myself, how did they get to this stage? When I remember Korra Obidi and Justin Dean marriage in those days, before now, people were like, these two, even when their problems started on social media, people were crying, I love them together, I love seeing them together, I love when they are together, please, they shouldn't do this, they shouldn't do that. People were like tapping into these people's life that they are doing well, they are good couples. How? How did they get to this stage they are now? How did they get to this position they are now? I don't understand. Sometimes I'm asking, if I'm watching their video, what is happening to their life now, I start asking myself questions. Not because Korra said the husband stole her $5,000 that is my problem. But how are they? What is really happening to these two? Please guys, before we go to the video where Korra said her husband stole her $5,000, let us listen to the video she made few days ago telling the whole world her own side of the story, what led to the divorce between two of them, what actually happened, what the husband was doing to her. She said all of that. Let us listen to that video so that some people may also get idea before we get to where she said the husband stole her $5,000.
Up until the beginning of this year, I had Justin as an admin in my Facebook. And there had been constant every day, like, problems with my time on social media and all of that, up until when it started to pay. Once the money started to come, it now became go, 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 my student loans, go, 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 my student loans, right? And so that is what constantly was my day. Wake up, do it, because it has started to pay, right? Well, before it started to pay, I was being called all sorts of names. There was heat. I was called a leech, a parasite. There was nothing that I was not called when I was not monetizable.
Yes, so I couldn't show you all the video. The details of the video is that she said the husband was demanding so much from her. The husband allowed all problems to be on her head because she got monetized on Facebook. And she said before her monetization on Facebook, the husband was calling her names, trying to discredit her because she was doing all those things on Facebook. But once, immediately the Facebook got monetized and money started coming in, all the husband interest was on that money, and the thing started bringing problems. And she didn't want to spend all the money because even the husband was bringing his own family problems to attach to what she was already doing for their own immediate family. And recently now she said she mistakenly sent $5,000 to the family account because before the divorce they had created family accounts where they save money. So she sent money to that family account mistakenly, and the husband, when he saw that money, he now transferred the money to his own personal account and doesn't want to refund the money back to her. I don't like all these things. In fact, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy that these things are happening. I'm also not happy that their marriage is at this stage now. But guys, at this point, let me allow you to listen to what she said here from the horse's mouth before we they go.
Today, Justin Dean, I sent mistakenly to the joint account, that was the only account I had in America for 3 years until I opened my own personal account. He telling me I didn't need an account, I don't need any account, until one day he came home and told me get out of the house and emptied the account. I had nothing. That's when I knew I had to open my account. I had mistakenly sent $5,000 there for rent and a bunch of, I sent it for my PayPal. I didn't know that the account linked to the PayPal was still the joint account. He emptied the account and he has not downright from me. This is daylight. We're separated and he has stolen from me and my girls blatantly. I messaged him, hey, can you please return this money that you had for me and my girls, and he said, trying to accuse me of stealing his gold or whatever. I don't know what he's talking about, but he just stole $5,000 from I and my girls. We have lawyer fees, we have rent to pay. At this point, he wants us to be homeless, to be on the streets. All I'm doing is trying to create a home for my girls. I don't want to be antagonized and treated like a horse that is working for a master, because this money was money I made for my promotions for my girls. I sent them to pay the rent. I sent it by mistake to the joint account. He has emptied the accounts. He's not giving any money for the food for the girls, nothing. I'm taking care of these girls by myself, and he's stealing from us. He's taking advantage of me being silent because of my brand, being silent because of my children, being silent because I don't want to air a dirty linen in public. Now he's blatantly stealing. I have never asked him for one kobo, one dime to feed the children. I'm in court because of him. There's a $21,000 so far bill for the lawyer. I haven't even thought about how I'm going to pay that one. He is the money that I am trying to make ends meet. I am no longer silent. I am going to come out and I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about everything. If he keeps from my girls, I will not sit here and watch a man take advantage of me and my girls. I will with my last blood if he thinks he's gonna come and steal from me and my girls. If he doesn't return this money, and I will come out with all my evidence. I will show him for who he really is. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Korra, the quiet, mature Korra. That Korra is gone. I am going to fight. Yes, I'm for my children. He came and took my 1-month-old and was feeding her air in a bottle when I was producing milk.
My correct people, this is serious, absolutely serious. Hey, in fact, as I watch this video, I'm not happy at all. This man is showing pure wickedness. This is wickedness in the highest order. What now? This Oyibo, they no get regard to, they no get shame for body. Oh. This one pass, be careful. Oh. So marriage could turn to be like this. People who are happy together, doing things together. Just take a look at them. Will now turn to be worst enemies. Will turn to a different thing. I don't understand though. Marriage. It is well though. Please guys, let us also consider what the social media in-laws are talking about this particular matter. And this writer said, oh no, Ogadin returned her money also so. While the second writer here said, now wow, this man was really after all Korra had, money and fame. While the third writer here said he was definitely after her money. And the fourth writer here wrote, I strongly believe her cause some men are Lucifer to themselves. While this other writer here said, this is sad to watch. May God Almighty fight your battles for you. This writer said that your husband needs better drilling. Shall make I mind my business. While the other writer said, Justin, don't join Yahoo boys, they cash out.